Alrighty, my friends. Awesome shop. You forgot about that? Yeah, that's another thing we'll need to eventually get. We probably won't get that today. I unlocked it, but I don't think I'm ready to start building that. So we need 200 concrete, which we probably can do. Reinforced iron plates. It's gonna take a lot of stuff. Okay. I need how many of those? 50? Okay. Organizing thing? What do you mean organizing thing? You're talking about when I was talking about the stackable conveyor poles. Eventually, the backside of this factory is going to just be like multiple layer high conveyor belts all feeding into the back of the factory. I want to plan it so it looks really cool. So we have like maybe a cascading thing. One goes off and then another, then another, then another. I'm hoping that I can organize this well enough to make it look a lot better than my previous factory. I'm hoping that I'm doing enough planning early on that I'll be able to make all this look good. Or at least better than the last time I played the game. Okay, I need 50 reinforced plates. Reinforced iron plates. God. It's almost like you're not supposed to do it this way. This takes forever. Because the first floor of the factory I usually use for the starting iron and copper stuff. And then next floor starts to be the higher tier stuff. I'm not exactly sure how to plan best, how to set up, you know, the stuff I'm going to build is going to deliver to that storage area I started. But the stuff that you build on the first floor a lot of time is a resource you need for the higher tech stuff. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do that. What I might want to do is have a setup where... Oh, there's 50. Stop. There we go. Where we have our storage area where I grab stuff from is all overflow from what our factory is creating to continually make it have resources for the next tier up. So maybe the storage down the bottom will be all overflow, and I'll always try to overproduce things so I have excess flowing to my storage kind of thing. Probably what I'll plan to do, but who knows if I'll actually be able to stick with that plan. So I will have to go pick up the concrete after this. Maybe something like a main artery and then an in and out hub on each level. Yeah, the problem is the main out hub of each level is what I'm thinking about. Because if the out hub of each level is just delivering resources to my place where I'm storing stuff, then it'll be a pain to then, from that storage, outsource that to the next level up. So what I feel like I want to do is have my main storage area where I can grab resources be the receiving end of overflow, so that stuff that I'm building on the first floor will have a storage area that gets shipped up to the next level, but there will be overflow off of that going into my storage where I can grab excess resources. If that makes sense. All right, let's go grab concrete, and that will allow us to have stackable belts. Which is similar to how I've done it in the past. It's just I'm trying to again just, you know, plan really well. Start consistently trying to keep these things completely filled if possible. Okay, so 2 layers are filled. Chainsaw our way through stuff as we go grab our concrete. I feel like a mass murderer running around with a just running around with a chainsaw. No big deal. Don't mind me. Just chainsaw Rand over here. Call me Chainsaw Larry. Why Larry, though? Oh, wait, I just need the, yeah, concrete down here. I'll go grab some trees down here while we're doing this. Chop some trees. Ow. I feel like all the water up there isn't enough for... Oh, there's a second waterfall there. Okay. Oh, jeez. Does chainsaw work against you? Can I kill you with a chainsaw? No, okay, that doesn't work. Chase these guys around with a chainsaw. Like a mass murderer would do. Ow. I didn't know you could even run in water. Come on, where are you, guy who's running in water? Where'd you go? There you are. Hey, pure coal. Let's grab some coal. Probably need this for our matter analyzer thing later. Can you move stuff also up and down elevator like? Yes, that's what the vertical I was talking about vertical conveyors earlier. That's one of the coolest things in the game to me. They're basically conveyor belts that go straight up and down. I love those things. We're going to be using those extensively. Trees, all of the wood, all of the power. You could, for example, have storage on ground level and let excess fall down in the storage area. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. And I might do something like that. I came down here for concrete. Beautiful. That is a great amount of concrete. All right, that should be enough to complete thing. We can make the second level of belts with that. Guessing next step is coal. Yeah, so we have steel, we have iron, we have copper, we have stone. The thing about this game is it's not often about going up the tier list so much as increasing your throughput, because coal plus iron does get you steel, which means you got to find even more iron and a good source of coal to then get up to steel. And then you have things like, there's a gold material, what is it called? Silicon or something. There's many tiers of materials you got to find. There's quartz that uses some that's used for some things. There's oil. There's a whole liquid resource thing. Water and oil is another thing. There's many different tiers and layers to go. Where's my wood? Wood. Caterium, that's the one. Can I remember that one? Caterium. Looks like gold, but it's called Caterium. I don't know if it's like a special resource for this or made up thing, or if that's a real, actual material in real life. I would assume it's real some way in real life. Oh, we were talking about coal next for power.
Milestone reached.
I think so, yes. I think coal's second, then
belts and conveyor lifts
oil.
are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
There we go. Mark II belts, conveyor lifts, stackable poles. Very nice. Stackable poles were the thing I was really wanting out of that. Jump pads. I think we'll go for the awesome shop stuff next. Which I can't do that yet. Okay, so let's get stackable poles, and then we're going to be able to actually plug in iron and copper over here. And then we can actually start building constructors over here. I don't know how much time we have left today, if I'll be able to get all that done. But what do I want to put on my bar here? Stackable poles. Put that on. Oh, I can have a second thing here. Actually, I think I want... What do I not want on this? Power lines is good. Level 1 conveyor belts. I want stackable poles on this one, so let's get rid of... Let's go like 6 here. And then... Actually, no, let's go... Conveyor lift 6. Stackable pole 7. There we go. Tyrium is similar to gold, but alien planet. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't know. How did I figure out how to do this before? It was always kind of a pain to get this over these guys and like that. It's unobtainium, gold lanium. It's a B for the... There we go. Okay. I think what I ended up doing was aiming directly beneath that thing. Kind of like that. Does that work? Yeah, looks good. At least it's not unobtainium. Worst name for a material ever. Good. Right. There, that's good. Okay. Right there is good. Yeah, that looks good. Once we get the first layer, if we have other layers, it's going to be a lot easier because I can just stack them on the stackable conveyor poles, which is so good about them. They're stackable. So much easier to be organized with the stackable poles. That's why doing this is really helpful. Right there. But why is it called Caterium? Aliens. Aliens. That's why. 'Cause aliens. That looks terrible, actually. Do not want to be clipping through our belts here. Being so anal about this. That is not clipping through. We'll call that good. Till it bugs me later on and I fix it. Okay. Caterium is gold with style. Yes, like flying is falling with style. Beautiful. And then of course we'll have to put, actual belts on all these. Hopefully that's not flying off the edge of the world too much. It is a little bit, but it's fine. Alright, beautiful. Now we can start flowing iron up to there. Let's get... Next I gotta figure out, the next part will be how much can a pure iron vein... We'll have to do on-site smelting. So the on-site smelting will be the next thing over here. We have 2 iron deposits. Are these pure? Yeah, I think these are 2 pure iron deposits, which is 120 per minute. And smelters can do, on overclock, since we're not doing any overclocking, 30 per minute. So that's a lot of smelting. 30, what did I say, 120? Yeah. 120 divided by 30 is what, 4? So we can do 4 smelters per thing. So 8 smelters in total is what these two can support. So what I'm going to want to do is get a big smelting setup over here. And then have that go that way. So we're going to put... Let me actually... How do I change my bar? Shift? No. Control? No. Alt? There it is. Alt, go up. All right, so let's go put our foundation stuff here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 walls there. Okay, so we would do pretty nice flat ground. Let's do the middle size here. Ah, crap. I forgot to hold control. Put this on the snap to guidelines. There we go. So this will be the start of our smelting. I need some iron plates for this. We have a lot of wires, so I don't need to get all this. I will take all of those. Iron plates, we need all of them. Take all those guys. Okay. These eventually will be built in our factory. This is just, again, the temporary. Okay, so this is going to be, what did I say, 8 smelters? I don't want this here, actually. I want these to be like in this area, leading directly to this. Yes, so this is what I want. I can't turn this. Okay. For whatever reason. Okay. Let us move this guy out of the way. We're here for now. Plug that over to there and back into there for now. Okay. All right, so 8 smelters we want to set up here. Which is a lot of smelters. It's going to be a pretty wide setup here. Okay. So I should actually get like mining stuff on this one. Logistics, production. Yeah, so let's go constructor, assembler, smelter, miner. Smelter, 8 of these guys. Right here. 1. Is that lined up? I think so. 2. 3. 4. 5, so we're going to need 3 more. Currently this is copper coming over this way. So let us cut this off so I can build around here. Yes. Hello? Snap to... What are you doing? The hell? Snap to this. Overlapping clearance. The frick? Okay, that was weird. Alright, so 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, that guy's in the way. Gotta move you again. Power pole, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and put you right there. And there. Okay. Hey, Jack Shoes, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, so that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7, and 8. And these are all going to be iron. I don't have to do the math to figure out. We're making 30 per minute. 30 times 8. So we'll be making 240 iron per minute. Let me just write that down. 240 iron ingots a minute. Just so I know for our, nope, not that. For what we have available for building plates and bars and screws and all that. Okay. I honestly feel like this is probably too much for the amount of power we have available, but go big or go home, right? Alright, so I deconstructed that. Okay. So this is where the iron's going to feed in. We're going to need splitters to set this up. This is 2 going to 8. So, splitters. I gotta be in the way though. Oh! I actually can overlap. So you can build when it says overlap, it's just letting you know that it's overlapping. That's cool. Okay. Alright, so 4 of these guys. So splitter is this one. How many did I say? 8. Yeah, I want it to be evenly distributed, so it'll be for those 2, for those 2, and those 2, and for those 2. Cool. And then 2 mines, 1 will be supplying those 2. It's a splitter, right? Yeah. 1 will supply those 2, and then 1 will supply these 2. Okay. Just for my own anal retentiveness, there's that. Okay, very good. So that will supply the iron. Do I want to deconstruct all this other stuff now? Means I won't be creating any of these other things. I think I'm gonna be okay with that. So what I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna let this stuff run. What I'm gonna do is disconnect the iron to them. So we will disconnect this. There we go. So we'll let it feed in the iron it's got. And because I have a bunch of iron in my inventory, I'm just going to throw it into these miners here. There. Okay. And same thing over on this one. Cut off the supply. You're cut off, sir. You're cut off. But let it finish doing what it's currently doing. And this will go over to where we're going to feed these things in, which is going to be through all this stuff into there eventually. Actually, can I do that? Yeah, you know what? Since I'm deconstructing all that stuff anyway, I'm going to do that even though that looks ridiculous. You look ridiculous, sir, but I'll allow it. You look ridiculous, but I'll allow it. Same with these power lines. I'll redo all these power lines after we have all that stuff no longer in the way. That's cool that they allow you to just kind of go through stuff, though. Okay. There we go. I will eventually have to upgrade belts, but we're not to that point yet. I feel like I might actually be overdoing what we have enough resources for currently. How did I mess that up? Why does that look funky? It's not centered? Oh, because those guys aren't centered. We gotta fix that. That is not allowed. Must be centered. What does that give me a green line for? Because that's the wrong direction, that's why. There it is. And there it is. That should be right. There we go. Beautiful. And then this guy goes there. And there. And then we got to remerge all these guys is the next thing. Remerge for going into that. Guy over there. Let's just do this all the way across. Okay. Very good. So it's going to be merger. 2 guys. And 2 guys. And then 2 guys and 2 guys here. Perfect. And then we'll even want to do 1 more, I think. 1 there. One there. And this is going to be 1 Mark II belt, actually, is what I'd want of this. But for now, just have these guys merge into 1 that's only going to be a Mark I, sadly. Merger. Beautiful. There, 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 and there. Very nice. There. Okay, goes into there. There. There, and there. There. And this is going to feed iron into our base, which that's the belt that would need to be a Mark II upgraded belt once I'm able to do that, which is not going to be yet. Okay. All right, so I just need to plug these guys in, which I'm a little worried about my power grid once I do that. How much longer are these things going to be running? Let me check if these guys are done or not. I feel like these are probably... Yeah, you're almost done. You are done, so I can deconstruct you. You are still building stuff. You're still building stuff. What about you? Yeah, you're backed up. So we'll let you guys go. Okay. Well, we'll know if our power grid shuts down once I plug in these two, plug in all these smelters. So let's find out, I guess. First things first. I'm gonna do a separate thing here. Okay, so this is gonna be plugged into all these guys. Before I plug into them, let me plug them into each other first. So I can do 3 apiece, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Crap, no, I can only do 2 apiece, can't I? I was able to do 3 there. Oh, because you're not plugged into anything else if I do it that way. Okay, can't do that. Gotta be 2 apiece because I have crappy power poles. I need the higher level power poles to be able to plug into more pieces. 2. And then 1, 2. And then 1, 2. And then 1, 2. All right. Let's turn these on and see what happens. I'm a little worried my power grid can handle it. Actually, let me heal before I do this real quick because I've been at half health for a year. Okay. Oops. All right. Does my power grid shut down? Find out in 3, 2, 1. Ah. It doesn't. And look at all that iron. All right. Beautiful. That is plugged in, so that is iron that will very slowly go to our factory. Very cool. All right. None of this stuff is shut down. You are, because you're out of stuff. Deconstruct you. I'm going to take all. Deconstruct you. Copper is going to be going for a bit longer, and this other guy is going to be going for a bit longer. So we'll let those kind of just do their thing. All right, let's go start building the factory, man. All right, this is all just a prelude to the actual factory. We won't do any copper stuff yet. We got to kind of do one piece at a time. So this will be the iron stuff. What did I say? 240 iron ingots a minute. Problem is, the real bottleneck is going to be this. We only actually get 60 per minute. This would be 120. So if I could get reinforced iron plates automated, then I could start upgrading. That would increase our throughput. But the actual amount we from those mines can get is 240 per minute if we actually had higher level belts. Yeah, we'll take those for now. Actually, you know what? I can, while I'm running this way, I can get the copper belts start to be placed. Should definitely do that if it's not going to mess up my materials. 814, yeah, we got plenty. Alright, so this will be the copper. This going in the right direction? Yes, it is. Overlapping. I don't think it actually is. Probably just with a power pole or something. I don't know why that's actually giving me that yellow. Yellow is okay. We're gonna say yellow is fine. Oh, and I can slide, can't I? I think there's a slide button to slide underneath belts that we will eventually have to probably use as we make our belts. Oh no! It's just barely too long. How? Oh, how? Damn it. Is this one too long? That one is probably just barely long enough. Hopefully if I go back just a little bit, it won't be too long.
Picking up multiple fix-it personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
Okay, maybe it's too high if I go a little lower. God, if this one doesn't work, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna have to like replace a bunch of them. Come on, lady, don't lie to me. Oh, beautiful. Okay. I think it was just a little too high. And it's going to be the same. This is going to be the same, isn't it? Okay, so these need to be a little bit lower. Creepy lady, why you gotta be so creepy, though? Good. Yep, all these guys are at their max height, and it just doesn't quite work. Go with their max depth. There. Does that work? Hopefully that works. Beautiful. Almost. Okay, this one we need to just move back a bit and we'll be fine since it's not on the snap to grid thing. Ugh. Look. Oh, I think it's close enough. As long as it reaches, I'll call it good. Beautiful. The rest of these should not be too long. Giggity, that's what she said. It's just the right size. Beautiful. That is not beautiful, actually. That was ugly. Why'd you do that? That. It's too long. Giggity, giggity goo. Way too long. That one's too tall. Probably. Or maybe if I move this one back just a touch. I go back just a scotch, as they say. I think that's a word people say. Probably old people. Yes! Perfect. Very nice. Alright, so that will be copper. This will be iron. So now, the annoying thing is going to be I don't actually have the wall conveyors yet. If I unlock the awesome sink, I think I eventually will make that available. Can I have a decent amount of concrete? Maybe I can unlock the awesome shop right now and find out. If I get any leaves and stuff. I did not. Okay. Okay, all our guys are running. Nice. I wonder, can I look at capacity 240 megawatts, consuming 30 to 40 megawatts. Okay. Looks like power-wise we're looking good right now. Looking good. Alright, how many of each of these things do I have? 500, 200, 200, 400. Alright, we can do it. Beautiful. Alright, that unlocks...
Milestone reached. You have
Awesome
been given
shop.
early access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on exoplanets bonus program.
They really worked hard to get that to be awesome.
Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards.
Where do I want to set that up, though, is the question.
Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future.
Pretty sure awesome
Go
stores
that extra kilometer. Go
where
awesome.
I get is where I get the what am I trying to think of? The wall things. So maybe I can the wall conveyors. Maybe I can. Okay, my plan. You know, I should probably build. I should probably build the space needle thing. The space. Well, actually, I should see if I have the materials to build the space elevator. It's a pretty big thing. It's a lot of concrete. Okay, I actually don't have the copper wire or the concrete to do that yet. Awesome shop. I need to reinforce the stuff to do that. Oh, I can build the awesome shop though. Okay, let's actually build the awesome shop, and that'll show me what's per purchase and how much it costs. I just have to get the coupons through the awesome sink. So I need that guy. Bunch of screws. We can make tons of screws. Take a little bit to manually do it, but this will be good. I can check what it takes. I think this will show me the conveyor walls cost. How many coupons I need to do that. So potentially what I could do for the awesome sink is the storage that's going to be overflow from our factory. We can have the overflow of that overflow go to the awesome sink. That's probably the best way to do that. So we'll basically have a bit of storage for stuff, and then we have an overflow for our overflow. So where do I want to put this? Since our storage starts there, how about we put our awesome sink, awesome store right here. Awesome shop. Right there. What you got, awesome shop? Wow, this looks a lot different than I think it was previously. So, oh, this is how you get the walkways. Catwalks on the catwalk. Huh. I don't know if... What's the difference between walkways and catwalks? Are these wider? These look wider. That's cool. I don't think those were in the game when I last played. There's a ladder. Alright. Walls. There we go. Conveyor walls. That's the first thing I want. Conveyor walls. Tilted walls. Oh my god, I don't think they had those when I last played. Gate hole, automated gate. Well, that's cool. What else is in here? Conveyor wall mounts, conveyor lift floor holes? What? What are those? Conveyor lift floor holes were not in the game when I played them. Pipeline attachments, hypertube walls, wall power outlets, very good stuff. Yeah, here's different shaped foundations so you can like have pipes running through your floors. Pretty cool. Statues. Lizard doggo, silver hogs. Well, that's cool. If you're just throwing junk into your awesome sink. Medical box storage. Skin hazard box storage. Okay. Concrete wall. Asphalt. Concrete materials. That's really cool. Fix-it coffee mug. Beacons. I definitely want beacons. Oh, and you can just buy materials with these. That's pretty crazy. What about the... I feel like I'm missing something. What about the color stuff? Maybe the color stuff is through something else. Okay, that is definitely stuff I'm going to want to eventually do. Can I go without the conveyor walls to start? I think I probably can. So let's figure out how we're gonna feed stuff into our guy here. So the first thing would be iron. First thing we would do would be iron plates that we would construct. So we would feed in iron on this side. Iron be fed in, and have some constructor. How do I usually set this up? Like that, I think. Although I want a little bit more space than that, so we'll probably go with 2 spaces here. So something like that. Assembler fits nicely in the middle of a block like that. And that would be... Well, let's think about this, because what I did previously was I had this bottom floor was all conveyor belts going up to the next floor where we actually built stuff. Is that what I want to do? Is that what I want to do? So this would be iron brought in, and we bring it up to the next level. I feel like I might want to not do that for the first level, just because we don't have a lot of concrete. I think for this first level, I might just have it be conveyor coming through, splitting off to the different production things. So maybe if we do 1 full line of iron plates and then 1 full line of iron rods. Is that what I want to do? Currently we only have 60 a second, and this uses, or a minute, 30 per minute. So my current belt only supplies enough for 2 of these guys because my belts suck. So maybe actually with early game, we just start with supplying one of those and 2 of these. That would actually use up our entire supply. That is not lined up. There we go. Which, if I were going to do that, how do I want to do that? I need 1 more reinforced thing to do that. I know, math on stream. It's going to happen a lot in this game, sadly. I mean, we'll learn together. Math on stream. I need that. Let's make a couple extra so we can make even 1 more. There. This is... I'm starting the big giant factory earlier than I usually did in my last run, so there's a lot less throughput that I can do with the current materials I have. So what I might do is, yeah, basically I'm just going to transfer over what I did previously. So it's going to be 2 screws, 2 iron rods, to 1 iron plates, because that's all we have enough iron to supply currently. And so this is going to be a very lackluster. This, I think I am going to swap this over to be supplying to the next level up, but we are far from that point with our current tech. This is going to be a splitter. And we'll go 30 to there, 30 to there, and to there. And then we need a vertical guy here. Let's set that up from down below. Let me make a marker for where that's going to be. So that would be between these two guys. So between there is where I need the vertical guy to come up. I probably need more concrete. Just don't do what you did one playthrough and miscalculate by a factor of 10, as in you made 10 times too much production. Hey, at least you will never run out. Better to overbuild than underbuild, right? That's pretty funny, though. I do need a lot more concrete. Will I have enough concrete to even do this? Let me see. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Let's see here, get it to be perfect. So if I have this go, I don't have my vertical. Oh, I do, right there, 6. It's gonna be like that. I can't get the height though. Without the wall conveyors, it's hard to get that height correctly. But that should... Nope, needs to go higher than that. Where's the middle? I think the middle's right there. Let's do this. Maybe I can get a better... I see a shadow. I don't know that I can trust the shadow. I think it's there. I think it's there. And I think I need to go there. We got it to be a clean turn. Nope, nope. There. Can I extend it? The problem is when you extend it, you deconstruct it. I feel like that might be one space too low. Let's go find out. We'll just pick up a bunch of iron ingots if we're off. The real question will be is if they fixed it so that I think when you deconstruct it, it's hard to reconnect it to the belt that it was glued to previously. That used to be an issue I think I ran into sometimes. Make a temp wall. I don't know if the wall will be helpful. Because, yeah, it's one space too low. You know what? I think I might actually just keep it like this, because until I have the walls, I'm not going to be able to... Well, let me see. Let me try. Let me see if it'll plug into this. Ah. Oh, nice. Okay. It's a little offset, but you know what? I'm going to take that. I think that might actually be fine. Why is that? Oh, okay. It's just going down, right? Okay, cool. We'll take that. You can tell me confidently, no, they didn't fix it. Okay. Yeah, because that actually is one space over from where I originally placed it. But you know what? It's fine. If the wall was here, that actually probably would be the right position for it. All right. So I need a power and I need an output for these guys. So currently, for short-term output, I'm going to need more iron plates. Everything about this game is a pun, apparently. I want them to go way over there, and I need a lot more iron plates. So let's actually get the iron plate constructor plugged in, so it's giving us stuff. I wish I had the power line thing, but... or the power connector, wall connector. Okay, so... all these power poles are... Oh, no, I have one more space on each of these. This has 2. Okay, great. I'm going to grab off of this guy. Get power up to here. You ran into the issue earlier today, so that's why you can tell me confidently. All right. I'll believe you. I totally believe you about that, for sure. You cannot accept it too triggering for you if you did it yourself. You would not be able to accept that. I'll just have that run into the wall. I'm kind of cool with that. Alright, so let's have this. Since I don't have wall connectors, we'll do the next best thing and just have it overlap the wall. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now we got some iron plates coming out. I can grab those for stuff I'm working on. Alright, and now how am I going to get this to come out here in a way that's not a complete mess? I probably am not, but it's temporary. Everything's temporary. Actually, hold on a second. If I can go, have you turn. Invalid shape. Okay. If I do something like, okay. 1, 2. I have it do that. And have it go up above this. I think I'll be okay with how that looks. If I go like that. It's temporary. It's temporary. And we do a merger. That was not in the middle. There we go. There we go. For now, this temporary output will give us these guys. This power line along the actually fits along the wall. This fix where it is to deconstruct one of the belts and replace the first one, then redo the second one with the new belt. Okay. Yeah. Again, because this, even this right here, what I'm doing is temporary. This is eventually going to get replaced when I have wall conveyors anyway. So we'll fix that when we have wall conveyors, because temporary stuff we're totally not going to let it bother us. Pick up all these guys because we need them for the conveyors we're about to make. Just saying that 5 streams in, lull, and I'll be mad, probably. Probably. What I can do is I can figure out where I want the output to be. I have about 15 minutes. Let me go grab concrete real quick. A couple of those guys ran out of power. I think the last thing I'm going to do is have an output for this, so that we at least have our first couple of items going to our permanent temporary storage. So all those are running. We'll have to do occasional chainsaw massacring of flora trips in future streams until we get, you know, actual coal power and stuff going. But we got a good start today. I'm really happy to get the first floor of the factory at least decently planned out. Oh, there's extra stone there. Oh wow, there's 3 things of stone. Okay, that'll be... I'm gonna need all of the concrete, so I will probably eventually get that flowing into our factory to have everything being made at the factory, not out here on site. Although stone is kind of okay to make on site because it's kind of a one-to-one. What's the throughput of concrete? 1 whole stack. So if this is a normal limestone thing, it makes 60 a minute. This uses 45 per minute. So what is that, 90 to 60. These don't run quite at full speed. But I kind of feel like I don't need to make the concrete in my thing. I can actually make the concrete on site and send it to our base, which we can then turn into later on, like reinforced steel plates or whatever that turns into. How do I go under? Is it crouch? Is it C? C, there it is. There's the slide. There it is. And here we go. Let's run on our... Let's run even faster. It's like when you're at the airport and you're running on the... They have those... what are they called? Not escalators. There's a word for those. What are those things called? Just people movers or something? What does Space Elevator give? Space Elevator is more the late game tech stuff. You create a bunch of high-end materials, send it off to space, and it unlocks the next major tier of stuff. It's like what we did at the hub, but even higher end stuff. I think. Ground walkie thingies. Yeah, that's what they're called. The technical term. Ground walkie thingy. A bunch of trees out there. I'm eyeing you all for power trees. Alright, so let's get just the kind of idea where the end of this will be. We'll have it temporarily end right where that starts. Is that right here? Yeah. So the output would be here and then go down. Something like that to start. Okay, we'll go with that for now. Eventually I will be making enough of this stuff that I can make large swaths of things. There. And let's see how I would want to do the overflow. I think what I would do is have storage at the end of this, and then storage go down to there, so it's like double storage. So that would mean I'd want as a stand-in for an actual wall, do a stackable guy right here for the wall conveyors. Do that. And we have a store. That is not even in the middle. Great job, me. So it'd be something like... I always have the hardest time centering these. See a green line, I think that's right. Right. Nice clean curve. Looks good. Don't need that. Or that. Okay. Can't believe I didn't even have that centered. There. There. Okay, beautiful. Isn't there a thing where you can like do this? You can maybe that's a Factorio thing where you can say this only stores one thing before it goes, but maybe that's, yeah, I think like that's a Factorio thing. Okay, so now can I do this? Can I have this directly connect into that? I can. Is that not lined up? Oh, perfectly lined up. Okay, nice. Have I ever played Minecraft? I have, yes. Okay. And so that will be iron plates, which I should start seeing these go through here. Let's do one for you know, practice. Throw them in there. There we go. That will go into the storage, and I can grab from there. You know how an item filter works in Minecraft? It's the same in this game. Oh, it's been a while since I played that. Is it like right click? I don't remember how an item filter works in Minecraft. I hold E on it. Put a single item in the slot and then fill the rest of the container. Put a single item in the slot. Fill the rest of the container. I don't understand. What I was talking about is making it so that this storage chest will only store a single square instead of filling all of this. In Factorio, there's a thing where you can like click and drag and it X's out the rest of the storage. Are you talking about something similar to that? Because that's what I was talking about. Now the thing would be figuring out how I get that to go to the other one. Actually, I think I want to use vertical things for this. I have vertical one go down, then one thing to go straight across to a vertical input. So. Oh, it's giving me a green line. Can I see that green? Oh, they're trying to help out. Figure out this thing. Green line just doesn't go far enough. I'll do that to start. And then what I'm going to do is bring this guy up here. Have this go across. It's a little too far, actually. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to do a janky thing. How far does it go? Maybe I want to move all this closer. Because if I'm going to do something like this every time, I don't want to have to change this every time. Do I want to move this entire thing closer? Check something. Yep. There it is. Can't afford. Okay, well, I'm standing right on top of the thing that I need for that, so that's fine. There we go. What is the level? Is that straight across? Or is that tilted down? It's not perfect. I'll try to iron this out when I have a more permanent solution. But this should bring in the other guys. So we're getting these guys here. Beautiful. This is kind of a work in progress. Just like this game. This beginning build. It's a work in progress. Put one item in the first slot, then garbage items in the other slot so they can't take that space up. Oh, I gotcha. So okay, so I put one. I would have to have no output for that to work, right? So I'd start by dismantling this. So it's got one in there. So garbage items. So I could put one of, what do I have a ton of? We'll have lots of iron ingots. So if I have to do like one at a time, right? Oh, that's not too bad. Just right click. So something like that. Or flower petals. Yeah. Whoops. Whoops. Don't. Goodness. Okay. Ingots is too expensive, you think? I have 53 petals. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. Fine. Pick them all up. I don't know the efficient way to do this. And again, I don't think this is going to be the final setup, but okay, just for practice, we'll do this. How many slots are in this, I wonder? Seems really annoying way to have to do this. Could you not open in Codex? Could you not do that? There we go. There we go. Flower petals. Control click takes all items of similar type. Okay. There we go. Now I'll do one stack of this, and then the overflow goes down into where we want it to go. Perfect. So I should see those guys going. Okay. That guy is red. That means he's not getting resources. Or he's not building because it's backed up. I never told it what to build. That would be the reason. Okay. And actually, because I do want some form of screw production, I have this as a merger. Oh, we are just about out of time. Let's do this. Let's actually have one of these feeding a screw production. So that would be this guy, and then I wouldn't even need a merger. So you go for screws. And these will be the rods. Is this in the middle? This is in the middle, right? Yes. And this will give us screws and iron rods. Okay. Do that, and then we do the flowers again. I need more flowers. Apparently. Oh god, this is gonna be a pain. Okay, pick up. This guy. This guy. This guy. Alright, there we go. Nice. We don't have enough flowers to do this again, but there we go. Alright, so what I will do is I will get 2 item types, and I can have this now connect to that. I should see only the... No! Why? Why is it putting the flowers out? Oh, this is not what you're supposed to do. Was I supposed to do it in the other slot? Okay, that's not working. This is not doing what I meant for it to do. Am I supposed to put the bottom right slot for this to work? God, I have no idea. Let's try this. It seems so dumb to have to do this to make it work. Okay, what's coming out of here? That's coming out of here, that's good. Iron's coming out of this one. My worry is when it runs out, it's going to start sending flowers out. Oh, you do a filter afterwards. Okay, you know what? I'm just not going to do this. I'm really worried that I'm going to send some flowers in the middle and have all these mixed up materials, so. Again, it's temporary. It's all temporary. Okay. This is going to be screws, right? This should be screws. Do I see screws coming out of there? Yes, I do. Beautiful. And we're out of plates. Be full. There. Okay. And then the next one would be the next row over. So that would be this. And I'd have a guy here. So something like this. Oh my gosh, I almost jumped off the world. Okay. The only way that would work is if your production is the same as your output. Until you ask Criterion for AI limiters to make smart splitters, it's going to have to do it some other way. Well, what it'll do is it'll backflow into there, and that's fine. It'll just backflow. It means it's just extra storage, really, is what it is. And I'm fine with extra storage. These skinny ones? These are skinny ones, aren't they? I think they're skinny ones here. Let me check just to make sure. Yes. Okay. So that's going to be screws right here. There, and then line up this guy. Okay. And what I was doing at the beginning of the stream that I was talking about is this. What it does, this shows exactly what item is there. So it'll be easy to know exactly what I'm looking at. I think they have signs in the game. I don't know if you can put signs on storage things, so you can say iron plates, iron rods, or whatever. I'm not sure if that is going to be a thing or not. So the last thing would be... Alright, this will be the last thing we do. Let's get screws into this storage here. So let me have hopefully enough plates to do that. And we will have to call it a day, man. I would play this for another 6 hours if I, well, was fine with no lifing right now, but I've got too much stuff going on to no life too much right now. But hey, this is a good start to our factory. Again, this is temporary. This is not what this final build is going to look like, but this is kind of proof of concept of what I want this to do. Stuff comes in, goes out. Probably I won't even have it go out the side like that. I'll probably have it come off the back and run along the wall. It's probably what I'll do. I'm going to have to figure out a good-looking way to get everything to flow out well. But I like the beginning concept of this. Whoops. So that is there, 1, 2. Oh wait, storage. No, that is storage. Okay, and that is across here. To there, and then to there. And GG cookie time. We have what are you called? Screws, iron rods, and iron plates, all automated. It's really gated by the fact that we only have level 1 belts, but hey, it's all flowing. It's all flowing. Because I'm a little worried about power, I'm gonna go a little bit long. I'm gonna go cut some trees real quick. This will only take me like 5-10 minutes. Where can I jump down without dying? There's all these trees over here I can cut down. Just one more thing, just one more thing, just one more thing. Whee! It was fun. I've been enjoying it, man. During the Hermit. I hope y'all have had fun. This is a game that you don't just play for a couple of streams. This is a game that you play for about a year. It might not be that long. Last time I played, I probably played it for a couple months before, you know, rage quitting because of Epic Games eating my save. But I am definitely, that's part of the reason I put off playing this for too long, is because I knew it was going to be a pretty big commitment once we get into it again. So we will, we'll be playing this definitely every Tuesday and Thursday for the next couple of months. Probably. Unless something crazy happens. And I'm super psyched about it, because, man, I love playing this game. Even if it's kind of chill and a less active interaction between chat game a lot of the time, I just have such a fun time playing this game. Such a good game to chill and relax from FTL saltiness. It is a relief from FTL saltiness. Apparently this gets limestone too. Limestone. Is it... Chainsaw picks up the rocks on the ground? That's weird. I didn't know it did that. Yeah, with smart splitters you can do all the overflow and all that stuff. Yes. So once I get Caterium, that's when I'll be able to set up things like overflow of excess materials going to the awesome sink and to my storage and all that kind of stuff. So that will be definitely something we'll have to get set up later. We haven't unlocked Caterium and all that stuff yet, so that will be a couple streams in probably. Oh, I can cut down these mushroom trees. I kind of don't want to. Oh, I get mycelium. Actually, I do want to do that. Because I can put that in the man and research that. Cutting down all the things. I hope those mushroom trees I cut down will grow back. So I can cut them down again. I'm pretty sure this stuff respawns over time. We'll call that good. We'll go cut down one more mushroom tree here. Go put it into our biomass creation station. And that will be a good start to our day. Wow, this is... Like, I know I've been streaming for almost 5.5 hours. I feel like we got a lot of stuff done already. I will say the, what is it called? Sloop? Whatever. The mode that lets you build a lot more stuff, a lot more platforms at once. Oh man, that's going to make large-scale building so much nicer. That's a huge quality of life improvement. I'm glad they added that in. I'm really glad they added that in. But yeah, I'm gonna like living in the lakes here in the, what's it called, Crater Lakes. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so this is plants. Wow, we got a lot of that stuff. Gotta love chainsaw wood. Beautiful. Okay, let's throw a couple of random. Well, actually, do I have? Oh, woo! We got a bunch of biofuel. Perfect. Let's fill these guys up. Fill her up. Very nice. Man, do we even have extra? That'd be awesome if we have extra. Okay. That's good. Alright. This is a nice little assembly line of biofuel power production. I definitely have never gone this extensive and organized with biofuel power. What do we have? Capacity of 240 watts. We're only using 60-ish at max, looks like. Is there a overtime thing? Max cons 104. Maybe that's the maximum we can possibly use there. Let's sort. So I'm going to take half of this. That will be used for our own stuff. And let's go throw some junk into our storage and call it a day. Where's Crater Lake? It's right here. But the non-trolley answer would be... So here is the map they showed for their update 6. This is the desert, the dune desert. This is the Spire Coast they're updating. Crater Lakes is down here. If it's a little more helpful, I have this map pulled up. It's right in this area. It's hard to tell you where it is because you kind of have to say where it is in comparison to other places. When I started in the desert last time, I was over in here. So it's like southwest of there. If you start in the... What is this called? The Sand Desert, and this is called the Rocky Desert. Yeah, so Dune Desert, Rocky Desert. It's kind of east, a little southeast of the Rocky Desert. So that's where my base is, where we started our base today. All right, so I'm gonna keep this stuff in here. Flowers, some random iron stuff. I want the biofuel. Everything else we keep in here. I did want to check mycelium. Biomass, and where's my mycelium? What does mycelium look like? It looks like mushrooms. There, that's in my inventory. I want to look at the MAM. There we go. I can unlock fabric, which is useful for something. Parachute. Okay. All right. I need to find some bacon agaric. I need to get motors. Ooh, I have enough for that. You know what? I want an extra hand slot. This. Use a bunch of our stuff, but expanded tool belt will be really helpful next time. So let's throw this biomass. Alrighty, my friends. I went a little long, and actually a little shorter than I normally would, but I gotta get going because I do have a rehearsal in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So, my friends, I hope you had a good time. This is such a good time playing this game. I love Satisfactory. We'll be playing some more of this on Thursday. Every Tuesday and Thursday will be Satisfactory, so I need to update my schedule. You did your first playthrough in the North Forest and restarted in the Grass Plains, but you know that area a little. Nice. Yeah, I've had 3 games. I think mine was in the Forest the first time too. So Desert was my last one, so I want to do something different. So Crater Lake seems like a cool place to make a base. So until next time, my friends, I hope you have had a good time. If there's anybody new to the stream, if you had fun, hope you had to follow. Come join us again. Like I said, Tuesday, Thursday, we'll be playing Satisfactory for the foreseeable future. Tomorrow will be FTL Hard No Pause, and then Friday, Elden Ring. So until next time, my friends, have a great rest of your night. Peace out. Thanks for all the support. Bits, follow, subs, give subs, all that stuff. Until next time, I hope you have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow. Later, my friends. Y'all rock. Enjoy the sea shanty.